Hey fellow YouTubers, I'm going to show you why I do not record videos at my own house. Because it does seem strange to record at my mother's house. But I have no tables and I have only one dining chair and that's used by my cat. So that's going on. So this is where I have to record it. On my bed. So, yeah. So, I'm going to turn you around and you're going to be like this. Hopefully it'll work out and I can fix it so that it's not too bad. So, I'm going to do another MRE on my bed. I'm never doing this on my bed ever again. But it seems like it'll be easier. It's a little big. Last MRE did not go so well. That was gross. I had to combine the stupid videos because my mother accidentally pushed buttons. And that's another reason why I don't like recording at my mother's, is because there are too many distractions and everyone's like, oh my gosh, dog's doing this. Oh my gosh, cat's doing this. So that's all crazy. This time, the cats can do whatever the hell they want. I don't care. They aren't as much of a distraction as they are to my parents. So, here we go. This is chicken chunks, white cooked, and it says 10 de poulet, which is the same thing as what I said in English. Okay, so I've got cheese spread, and the chicken. This is the chicken. That's the cooked part. Baked snack crackers. I feel a lot of crumbs in that. That's 240 calories. Marble pound cake. Funny story actually. My dad's metal detecting club has bake sales occasionally, and for one of them, when I was younger in high school, I was like a sophomore, I decided I wanted to make marbled pound cake, and I forgot to put the sugar in, and my dad found that it was heavy as a rock and had to buy it because he was very unsure about it. And so when he tasted it, it tasted like salt and flour, and it tasted wrong. And then he gave me a piece, and I was just like, ah! So, yeah. Wasn't the greatest. A bad memory for me. However, it has made me remember to put sugar in every baked good that I make. Let's see. So we've got the lemonade pack for the beverage again, and I'm prepared with that over on my nightstand. I forgot to bring that over here, but that's okay. It's safer over there than on my windowsill. Regular mints. I found that the mints in my last MRE video, the pack was red, and that means that there's cinnamon. I can't handle spicy cinnamon mint gums, but I was actually able to get through it, so that's good. And I am reminding myself never to use this salt ever again. I did not bring my own salt in here, but whatever. Ooh, and I've got mayonnaise. Gotta love that. And it's fat-free. That's good. I like fat-free stuff. This is hilarious. I would never have thought that they'd put candy like this in an MRE. That's hilarious. I might actually save this for my little brother because he loves Reese's. Or Reese's. I don't know how the hell you pronounce it. So that's going to... I'm not going to eat that. He loves that too much. Lemon lime flavored no fruit juice. 130 calories. That's awesome. So this is going to be what goes in my other Starbucks cup. I don't have very many. I have like 3. I'm trying to to buy new ones every time I go into town because I live out in the middle of nowhere. So, beverage-based powder lemon lime. That'll be nice. And here's the hot heating pack thing. Tortillas. Plain tortillas. 220 calories. I don't normally count calories, but a lot of people do, so I mean, counting calories doesn't help me personally because of this disorder that I have. It does not affect me the same way it does other people. So, sugar and carbs affect me. Meaning I can't have those things. It will cause me to gain more weight than a normal person. My metabolism is extremely low, extremely low, so I gain weight faster than I lose it, which really sucks, but that's just how it is. And one of the things that helps with that is, oddly enough, birth control. I can't take birth control pills because they make me sick. If I take one pill, I throw everything up no matter what it is. And I can't eat my favorite food, which is just wrong. You can't not eat strawberries if they're your favorite. So I had to stop taking that. And instead, I have Nexplanon in my arm. And for some strange reason, it helps with most of the stuff. One of the things that causes me the most grief is menstruation. My menstruation lasts for up to 6 months or more. So the fact that I've got this birth control in my arm actually has stopped my menstruation periods to be like never, which is nice because I used to have that in high school. I would never have my period and I'd be so happy with it, except when I got into my 20s, it started getting longer and longer when I did have my period. So a couple years ago, or 3 years ago or so, I went to see my doctor because I wasn't just having periods for a year long. I was also in a lot of pain. And so they got me to do a bunch of tests. They had me do ultrasound and everything. And what I have is called PCOS. I don't know why I get it confused with PTSD. It's not the same thing. They sound a little similar, but they aren't. But it causes cysts your body creates cysts and then they burst randomly whenever. So I was in college a couple years ago, actually maybe just last year, in February and January, was right before COVID happened. I had cysts bursting all over. And PCOS is polycystic ovaries syndrome. And what it does is your body creates cysts on your ovaries. And you can feel them. So when they burst, they hurt. For me, it feels like someone is trying to stab their way out of my stomach, or my lower stomach. And it's absolutely the worst feeling I have ever had. And even doing the ultrasound was horrible for me. It hurt so bad. But PCOS is like, you got to get used to the pain. So I have actually high pain tolerance because of it. But in school, I actually had to explain all this that I'm explaining now to my chef or teacher because I kept running into the bathroom and collapsing in there from the pain. So I had to explain to him my medical condition, and he gave me this look like, oh my God. So I told him this was the first time that they've ever been actually rupturing, because I've never felt that much pain before in my entire life. I see you over there. Don't you dare. I need to get the water. And here she is. Don't show them your butt. Get off the mayonnaise. Go away. You can go, yeah, go chase the flies. Ah! Sorry for the armpit shot. Had to get the water for cooking. It's cold water, unfortunately, but it'll have to do. I've got flies in my house. I hate this. So, that being done, whilst other people talk about calories and think that calories are the one big thing that you have to look out for when it comes to losing weight, they're not completely true. That was how my grandmother thought when I was in when I just graduated high school. And she was extremely wrong because I had just gone to, I had just quit my first year, after my first year of college. I quit because I was failing classes because they were too complex for me. I say that like it, like I'm not smart, but it's just that the teachers weren't very good at their job. Ooh, this is difficult. This is bigger than I thought it would be. So, like, one English teacher was teaching economics instead of English, which didn't make sense to me. And most of the students in his class were high schoolers. And anytime he gave us a project or like something to do, like read a chapter of this economics book, none of them understood anything that was going on, and so looked to me when we were put in groups for answers. I'm just like, hey, I'm 19. I'm only a year older than you guys. So it was not the greatest. So yeah, and what I'm doing right now, if you haven't seen my other videos, is I'm putting the chicken in the heating pack. And I'm going to look at the instructions one more time. So what I've done so far is the right way to do it. And you got to make sure it's not too, like, far over the fill line. You have got to stop touching that tapestry that was passed down from my grandma. Passed away when I was like 6 years old. So I have lots of grandmas, so it's not too bad, but I didn't know her well enough. My dad's Merida. Sorry. My dad says he was not fond of her because of how crazy she acted. But you can't be too picky about who's in your family. Get out of the way. Yeah, I tossed you onto the crackers. Okay, next thing is to fold this. And, oop, it's getting hot already. Activate the heating pack. Oop, I'm spilling on the floor. That's okay. On the floor. That's my my bed. That's alright, though. Oop, it's smoking. Smoking hot. And we gotta get this on. Come on. Don't be a butt. I don't want to have two people do this. Okay, and then we fold this down. And then have it at an angle in between two flammable objects. That's fine. we're gonna survive. We're gonna get through this. And I'll wash this bedspread tomorrow. Of course, I had to go to my mother's to do that because this house doesn't have a washer or dryer yet. This house is tiny and it's the worst place I've ever lived, but it's my place. So I love it, but I hate it. I got my reasons. Okay, let's see. What else can we do here? Let's check out the marble pound cake. I don't have scissors in here, so let's see how this goes. Oh, wow. I was not expecting it to look like this. Oh, that smells good, though. And see, I used to work in a bakery for 3 years. All this is, like, I find I can't keep track of what I've done anymore because I've done so much within a small amount of time. Like, I worked at a grocery store for, like, I think 3.5 years. I had enough years to be able to get free dental health care, which they normally do 3 years. But I remember working in the bakery for a very long time. And then, I don't know. I know I worked there for like 3 years. That's a definitely true thing. Did I do that? Whatever. But so I went to right after high school. My grandparents were like, "You have to go to college or else you're never going to get a job." So I went to college, struggled like hell through that, and then quit because it was too difficult. Turned 20 and I was volunteering at a animal shelter at that time, Seattle Humane Society. Best place ever. Unfortunately, whenever they had like an event, they decided to put me with the kittens. I have a hard time saying no to animals, and half the time I want to take them home really badly. So, yeah, they put me in the kitten tent, as they called it, for the Catapalooza event. It was to get people to adopt cats more. And then they were trying to get black cats especially to be sold. As you could see earlier, I have a black cat. She is adorable, and we had a hard time trying to get rid of her, so we decided we were going to keep her. She does not get along with my cat, but that's all right. She's a black cat, so she's good luck. There are a lot of problems with black cats being called unlucky when it's actually the other way around in a lot of parts of the world, especially like I can't remember what country it was that said black cats are extremely lucky, but whatever. I can't remember. I had a whole book on all the superstitions and stuff, and what writers had cats and stuff like that. I don't know if people can tell, but I am a cat person. I love dogs. I just don't love them as much because they have bit me in the butt quite a few times. Specifically American German Shepherds. I have a friend on Facebook who breeds those, and they're extremely sweet, but they look like German Shepherds, so people assume the wrong things about them, but they're so sweet, and they're fun to be around. They had one purebred German Shepherd that was playful. That's the one that bit me in the butt several times. His name was Gator. That was when I was like 8 years old. But they're old friends. So, I'm okay with dogs. My mom's pit bull mix is absolutely, she is a doll unless you come threateningly at anyone in the family. Then she's just gonna tear you apart for being threatening. And then her other dog, Mavis, she's a Catahoula Malamute. She wanted to give me her, but I can't handle her because she doesn't like my, well, it's not that she doesn't like my cat. She likes to try and bite her. And she thinks it's playing. When my cat's just like, no, I will tear your face apart. So that's a no-go. But anyway, let's get back to the MRE. Love cats, love dogs, but cats are better. And snakes and lizards. I watch Snake Discovery if you like snakes too. That's a good channel to watch. So I tried a little bit of this. It doesn't taste like there's much of the chocolate, but I like how it's white chocolate, and then sort of marbled on top. I don't know how they do that. I'm gonna have to see how they do that, or look up how they do that. And not bad. It tastes like store-bought stuff though, so not bad, not good. It's in between. So that was the marbled cake. Gotta try this in a bit. Baked snack crackers. Oh, these are Cheez-Its. They lied. They should have just said Cheez-Its. Oh my gosh. See? It's a Cheez-It. That isn't just a baked snack cracker. Oh, this would be my brother's favorite MRE. I'm going to send this video to my mom. She'll love it. That is awesome. Now, what I don't understand is what is the mayo. I guess you could make a chicken sandwich with the tortillas. And then I guess this is the cheese spread is for the crackers that are already cheese crackers. Oh, I love Cheez-Its. But when it comes to Cheez-Its or Goldfish, I'd rather have the Goldfish because I don't eat as many or as much because they're so salty. I'll just like eat one at a time, which to some people is really weird. But that's just how it is. So what I'm doing here is I'm kneading the package. That's what it says to do before opening. It says knead package before opening, basically. It's exactly what I said. But the reason you do this is to get it so that you can get it out of the bag easier. But what's probably going to happen with this is I'm not going to use it as much because I'm not really sure what kind of cheese spread it is. So I used to love Cheese Whiz, the stuff that you just... I used to love that as a little kid. Now it's just like, oh, it reminds me of the Goofy movie. Oh, this smells like cheddar. That's not so bad, actually. Let's try with a cracker. Kind of get a bigger cracker than that. I mean, they're all crumbly, so. Wow. That might be Cheese Whiz. I don't know. I don't remember that taste. It might be Velveeta, too. It's not bad. But it's not like it's good, either. It's just weird. I'm going to set that there, even though I don't want to. Okay. Here is the age-old question. This is a beverage base powder. Directions for use. Add half canteen cup, 12 ounces of water to contents and stir. Allow water before adding to beverage powder. Hang on. This is 16 ounces. I'm pretty sure, at least. The venti, I think. So, I think I have enough water in here to put this in here and then add more water. And yes, the water I use is already, what do you call it? Purified? No. Filtered. That's the word. So this, I'm assuming, is supposed to be like a smoothie fruit juice thing. I'm not really sure. I don't have a thing with me, so I'm just gonna mix it up like this. And I'm gonna have to pause because I don't have a thing to stir this with. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back, and I've got a stir stick, a straw, to mix this up. And, ooh, that smells so good. It's like lemon limeade. It says to pour more water in there, I think. Let me double check. I threw it back in here. Let's see. Half canteen cup. Stir. Allow water to stand 30 minutes before adding beverage powder. I might have done that wrong, but that's okay. Hi, Merida. No, get out of the camera. Move, you little purr monster. She's always purring. No, don't you dare jump up there. There's not enough room for you up there. It's a mess. I've got my clothes up there. So, this is my other very tall Starbucks cup. This is what I was planning on putting the lemonade in, but I think I can use half of this water to put into this. So, let me get my lid off of this one. I like to call this my, oh, what did I call this? My bling cup. Bling cup is filled. Oh, I'm dripping water on myself. Or not my bling cup. The green cup is filled. My bling cup, also, like the black cup I had, first MRE video that I did, is textured. So it's kind of like spiky. And I really, really love that texture. My cupcake, my blue cupcake top one, not textured at all, but still really pretty. It's textured in colors. Yep, that's lemon lime. Yum. Now I gotta refill that. There are flies in the cat box. And the kitten is playing in there because of that. Damn flies. There's no way to stop them from getting in the house either. Because there's a hole in the house so that the pipes don't or will heat up at the right time in like the winter and whatnot. So It's supposed to be like that, but that feels right to me. Where did I put? There they are. Tortillas. Like if you got that reference. Probably didn't. Oh, they smell like good tortillas. Is it weird that I like to smell my food before I eat? Probably. But oh well. No one cares. So I'm going to do this. I've got my little music box here. I'm going to start putting my jewelry in there. I don't use much jewelry, but when I do, it's usually for my ears. And these I just like to wear just because. And no, this is not a Moana hook. It is very old. Just a hook. But it's silly of me to say this, but I do have some Hawaiian or Samoan in my family. And yet I burn really easily. So it sucks. But that's just how life is, isn't it? Life sucks all the way around. Okay. Ugh, I never smelled that before. Not a good time to smell it because it does not smell good. Oh, that is nice and warm. Whew, a little hot too. Ooh, I might need to get some scissors. Yeah, I might get some scissors. See you in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Maybe I should move you backwards more. Okay, there we go. Now you can see my face better. Though you can't see the food as well, but that's okay. I've got this. Maybe that'll help. There we go. So, got a tortilla. Don't do it, kitty. I'm just gonna put that on there so I don't get hair on it. I'm wondering, should I put the mayonnaise on the tortilla like I usually like to do? A lot of people have different ways of making their like tortilla wraps and things like that. Well, what I like to do is I like to put the sour cream or mayonnaise in this case on the tortilla as a spread, and then I put the meat, the cheese, the lettuce and things like that on top, and then I roll it up. Other people do it the opposite. Meat first, all that, and then sour cream or whatever spread you got on top. The reason I do it my way is because it is a sandwich. Burrito is a sandwich. You put a spread on there, and it makes it so much easier to just stick the way it is. And it also, in my culinary books, it says it's supposed to keep food from falling out when it comes to this sort of food. But no one really believes that, do they? Okay, stop cooking. Whatever. Fine, just cook away. Not that I care. Okay, we are going to cut this open and see what it has in store for us. Toss that in there. Oh, that smells good. It smells like cooked chicken. Cook. I can't speak sometimes. I'm very sorry about that. I blame my cousins in Canada for that. They're the ones that got me into anime and manga. And thus into Japanese, which then, as soon as I started learning Japanese, right after 8th grade, it was just like, I can't speak English anymore. It's just garbled garbage. Hey, I said something right. I didn't think I was going to say that right. Okay, this is the chicken. I'm going to taste a bit of it in just a second here. The thing I like about the meats when in these MREs is that they are tender. I think the reason they do that is so that they can get it down faster, so that they have more time to be paying attention to what they're doing. So it smells great. I think I changed my mind. I'm probably just gonna mix the mayonnaise with the chicken because it's like a chicken salad sandwich. Except there's no relish, which really sucks because relish is really good. Do I have dill? I don't think I have dill. I'm like crazy about dill. My mom has a dill plant. And occasionally if I see it, if it's in my vicinity of, or in my line of sight, I will go to it and I will prick? I will pick several stems worth of dill and just eat it as is. Call me crazy. I love dill. But I don't like pickles. Sometimes. Well, most of the time I don't like pickles. Other times I have strange cravings for it, and I blame that on the birth control that I have. This mayonnaise is awfully runny for mayonnaise. And very vinegary. They did not make that very well. But it could do with some like pickle or something. Oh, frick. I got monster in my face. She smells the chicken. Leave the cheese alone and get out of screen. Don't you knock that over. Don't. Here, you want this? This is the heating pack. Here, go sniff this. No, don't come over here. This spoon is very unnecessary. Unless you don't have something with a straw, then it's necessary, but yeah. It's hot. Actually, I'll need that to scoop out more. So, here is my Merida. That's my cake and my Cheez-Its. Get away. My food. This is the problem with living with cats and a very curious kitten. She wants to get into everything. She wants everything you eat. She just wants everything. It's horrible. But here goes. Hey, leave the cheese alone. So the mayonnaise is really, really runny. That's not real mayonnaise. So I don't know what they did with the mayonnaise, but that wasn't made correctly. Mayonnaise should never be runny. Are you licking the pillow? She's licking the pillow where the cheese was. Leave it. Honestly, cat, you have problems. Go chase the bugs. They're more entertaining. Get your butt out of camera. But, well, like I said, the mayonnaise is not really mayonnaise. It would be better if they put like something like tzatziki in there or something. I don't know. But should you really be chewing on that? That's hot. You know it's hot. What is wrong with you? My cat is insane. Anyway, that was good. And I'll talk to you later. Let's get rid of this cat though first. Bye.